I hope the last class on Friday or before Thursday, we have discussed about MySQL and you understood, and some of our students may have practice also. So how you can practice, guy, MySQL? So MySQL you can practice, you can install XAMPP and you can get one editor for MySQL, or separately also you can install MySQL. So I suggest for everyone, let you practice bit on MySQL. Okay, fine. So today class is going to be about the Python. Today class is going about Python. So before I start anything, we'll like to discuss something with you. So any of you are aware of Python? Have you studied in college? Any of you?
Yes, sir. We had studied this in fifth sem.
Oh, fifth sem, you all have a study, and I hope you have executed also program, correct? So it may be a detailed study of all the syntax and all. So that's great. So I am going to just refresh, maximum 2 to 3 classes enough. Okay. So fine. Let learn something from me also, and also remember. Fine. So what is Python? I am going to share the screenshot and I am going to explain. Fine. So how is Python, guy? Is it easy or is it difficult to learn?
Easy, sir.
Easy, fine. So Python, everybody say that easy to learn, fine. So let me see whether it's easy to teach or no. So before this, I would like to give some history of Python. Fine. So Python is a programming language, correct? Python is a programming language. It's OOPS-oriented programming language. So somebody say, Bram Cohen, that my favorite language for maintainability is Python. It has simple, clean syntax, object encapsulation, good library support, and optional name parameters. So is it correct what you say? Or you have some objection on this? So it's a favorite language for him. Maybe it may be for you also. Okay. So out of you, who is having Python as a favorite language? Somebody may be having Java as a favorite language, but somebody may be having Python. So Python is really easy to learn, but sometimes when error comes, it is very difficult to debug and find and rectify it. That I feel. And it have good library support. Every day new functions are getting added. Every day new functions are getting added in Python. An optional name parameter, clean syntax. Syntax is really very easy, fine. So let's know something more about Python. So where we use Python, what is Python? Application, what kind of application we can install, we can do using Python? Basic history, what are the keywords and feature of Python? We are going to discuss on these points. So what is Python? If I ask to, I think you all have at least bit knowledge. It's a programming language, correct? And what kind of application we can develop. So you all may be at least known to one type, that we all are going to develop some web application. And basic history I am going to discuss, fine. So what is Python? It is well defined here. What is Python? It is well defined here. Python is a general purpose, high level and interpreted programming language. So few of the words you require to understand here. It supports object-oriented programming approach to develop application. It is a simple, okay? It is a simple and easy to learn and provide lots of high-level data structures. It provides high-level data structure. So guys, is it clear here? It's a general purpose. High level. So what is high level and low level? Any know? See what programming language we are using. These are high level programming language. Okay. Its syntax will be like English. But there is a low level programming language which will work on the bit and byte. Okay. Machine language. So, and interpreted programming language. It's a interpreted programming language. It support object-oriented programming. So, some concept you may be having of object-oriented guy. So, which language can become object-oriented and why object-oriented? Some concept should be there. So, if program can be written in such a way that it can be reused, inheritance can be implemented, polymorphism can be implemented. So then language will be known as OOPS oriented or OOPS based. Fine. And easy to learn, provide loads of high level data structure. Fine. So Python is easy to learn, 8 powerful and versatile scripting language which makes it attractive for application development. It is also a scripting language. So when it becomes a scripting language, when we can use it with web or with other language, then it becomes a scripting language. Fine. So how to run the program in Python? What is required to install Python, guy? So be required to install Python. I will be showing this later. Let first understand how the program of Python will be there, how the syntax of Python will be looking. So Python program to add 2 numbers. So you cannot understand this is a program. So input is num1. Num1 is a variable and we assign a value 5. And num2 is another variable. We assign a value 3. No termination by semicolon. And while declaring the variable, see JavaScript, how we were declaring the variable using a keyword where. Fine. But here we don't declare any keyword directly. You declare some name and assign a value. Fine. So sum is another variable name where we are assigning some value after adding num1 and num2. And print is a function. Using that we can get the output. So how you want the output, how much it should be informative, that you can write sum of 0 and 1. 0 means first number and 1 is second number. Is second. So format num1, num2, sum, all the 3. So it is going to be in place of 0, the first one coming, num1. And in place of 1, num2 value is going to come. And in place of 2, sum value is going to come. So sum of 5 and 3 is 8. So output will come 8. So shortly I am going to execute and show this. Before that, I want to discuss few more things. See, program execution will be not a problem in Python. It's easy to install, easy to run, fine. But some concept you should be familiar. So what is history? So Python, somebody says, came recently. Now it's very popular. That's right. It is very popular nowadays, but it's not a new programming language. It came very old, 1980. With when the C and C++ came, same time Python came, but Python was not so much popular. The implementation of Python was started in the December 1989 by Guido van Rossum at CWI Netherlands. Fine. Why you should know history? Some history, it is interesting. When you want to command some language, you should know history, and you can guess that how long it is going to be in the market. For that reason, we should know the history. So in February 1991, Van Rossum published the code level version 0.9.0 to all sources. Fine. In 1994, Python 1.0 exactly, Python started the main commercial thing from here. 1.0 was released with the new feature like lambda, map, filter, and reduce. Fine. So Python 2.0 added new feature like list comprehension, garbage collection system. So this thing we'll see. First, you just hear, you know the history, how old it is, and what are the feature came in which year. Fine. So on December, its popularity exactly started from 2008. Python 3.0, also called P by 3K, was released. It was designed to rectify fundamental flow of the language. It is designed to rectify the fundamental flow of the language. So ABC programming language is said to be the predecessor of Python. Predecessor means ABC was following Python. And are you aware of the ABC programming language? I won't think you may be aware. So ABC is another programming language which is used in SAP. So you may have heard the name of SAP is very popular platform for ERP and CRM by a company SAP. Okay. So Python language which was capable of exception handling and interfacing with Amoeba operating system. Fine. So Python is influenced by following programming language. So one is ABC language and modular theory. So this let it be history. We don't. So here are the version of Python. Here are the version of Python. It was started with in 94 1.0, 2002 97, 1.5, 2000 1.6, and then it came 2.0, 2.2, 2.3, 2.1, 2.4. So many version history has come, and 3.0. So I have also used 2.7. So here name is not given, 2.7. So 2.7 is not like it came before 3.0. 2.7 was upgradation of 2.6, which got released after 3.0, 3.1. So I used 2.7, and now 3.7, 3.11 are running. So you don't have to worry about all those versions, which is in the present, we have to use it. Fine, guys? So hope you all are getting, or you may be known, somebody may be not getting interest because I don't know your level. Somebody may have a study, somebody may have not a study. So I have to keep everyone in the same platform. Fine, guy? So feature of Python, let know what are the feature of Python, why it's so popular and why we should study. So knowing by the feature of Python, we can decide, we can understand, we can think. So Python is easy to learn and use. It is developer friendly and high level programming language. It is a developer friendly and high level programming language. So I hope now I don't have to repeat what is high level programming, correct? Everybody understood what is high level programming language. Fine, guy? So expressive language, Python language is more expressive, means that it is more understandable and readable. So what is the meaning of understandable? Understandable and readable means its syntax looks like English. Okay. Sometimes you will forget that whether you are doing some programming or you are writing some English. Okay. And interpreted language, Python is interpreted language. Interpreter execute the code line by line at a time. Execute the code line by line at a time. Fine. This makes debugger easy. This makes the debugger easy to suitably find. Easy and thus suitable. Fine. So next feature, some more feature of Python is extensible. So Python is extensible. So what is meaning of extensible, guy? It implies that other languages such as C and C++ can be used to compile the code, and thus it can be used further in our Python code. it implies that other languages such as C and C++ can be used to compile the code, and thus it can be used further in our Python. If a compiled code of C and C++ also will work with Python code, fine. In Python, we can call those. So large, a standard library. So Python has a large and broad library and provide rich set of modules and functions for rapid application development. So any programming language is successful if it have large inbuilt functions, so that work can be done easily using those inbuilt functions. Okay, if everything we have to write from a scratch to do something, to get something, it will be difficult, and programmer will leave this, okay, will not use. So Python is having a rich library of functions. It have very rich library of functions and modules which can result in rapid application development. So using any programming language, if rapid, fast development can be done, that language can be only become popular, or can be adopted by multiple or many programmers and companies. See, first company decide, then programmers come. If company doesn't use, nobody do for the hobby. GUI programming support, graphical user interface, can be developed using Python. See, all the application have to come in GUI, kind of GUI output should come, so that user can use the application. If it is coming on command prompt, see, if it is coming on command prompt, no one will use the application, correct? See, like Linux is a operating system, and now it is bit popular, okay? But it is from long time and it was not so popular, okay? Because it was totally running on the command prompt, but it was free from the virus, but still it was not used, because to use Linux, a lot of command or any good person can only run. Normal people, it was not possible, whereas Windows was user friendly and Windows became so popular. Now each and every person are using Microsoft Windows operating system. Fine. So next is cross-platform language. So what is cross-platform language, and why the cross-platform language is important? So Python can run equally on different platforms such as Windows, and just I was talking about Linux, Unix, Mac. So we say that Python is portable language. It works on all the operating system present in the market. Maybe it may run in Android also. Python may be having version for Android. Free and open source. So what it means that free and open source guy? No licenses is required. No licenses is required for Python. Free and open source. Python language is freely available at official web address. The source code is also available. Therefore, it is an open source. Object-oriented language. Object-oriented language. So Python support object-oriented language in concept of class. So Python support object-oriented language in concept of classes, and object can be easily, what you say, understand. Now object come into existence. So concept of classes and object come into existence. So you may be having some understanding of classes and object from the previous programming language. See, this classes and object is not only in Python. All the programming language which support OOPS concept, they will follow classes and object. Fine. So integrated, what is integrated guy? It can be easily integrated with language like C, C++, Java. High level language, when we write program in Python, we do not need to remember the system architecture, nor do we not manage the memory. Okay. It's a high level programming language. Easily anybody can understand and write program. Dynamically typed language, dynamically typed language. So what is the meaning of this? That means that type of example in dynamically typed language. See, every programming language will have data types. Fine, because data types exist in this world. So when we do the programming, there also be required to separate different data as per their type. So name will be a string and the roll number will be roll number will be integer, or marks will be integer. So Python also support, but here you don't require to declare. Here you don't require to declare while using the variable in the program. So why we use variable? We no need to define. Every programming language required variable to declare. Variable holds value. Common thing, guy, you all have to start thinking. Nothing like that, sir. I had a study Java, Python. I want to study, sir. I have a study C and C++. No, basic. These all programming language are on the same concept with slightly syntax change. Nothing else. Just with slightly syntax change. Nothing else. Fine. So let's move further. I hope it is clear for everyone. All are getting my voice or not getting voice, or all are muted. That also I require. Fine. So I hope, guy, all are understanding. Yes. Should have a 1 minute break to interact with you. So all, I hope, are understanding my points related to Python, so I can move further. If anybody is not understanding, they can write in chat time to time. I will see and I will try to work as per that. Fine. So let us start further. This is just all going introduction. This is all going introduction about the Python, and then we'll come on the real syntax. So fine, this thing already be done cover. We cover the history of Python. So different version of the Python which came in the picture. We don't require to hard code in memory, but some understanding should be there. And should be, with that understanding, we can be judging that whether really it's a popular programming language, good programming language or not. See, suppose you get an interview question. See, you get an interview question, say why Python is a popular. So you cannot tell the interviewer, sir, you go and Google it, correct? You have to tell that it is a popular programming language. So that's why we should know. You all are fresher. You all plan to make career in the software world. You know, interviewer can ask any kind of a question. So you all have to be ready with such type of answers and with deep knowledge of the language and also history and those things, so that you can give the correct answer that why it is so popular. Fine. So application, what kind of application we can develop using Python? So here are some list of application. Here are some list of application what we can develop using Python. Fine. So you may be aware of all these type of application or no, I'm not sure. But I hope few of the type it may be known to you. Everybody know web. Every day you use web application. College application, you fill the form, university website, the result came, you went, and so many web applications are required for 2 and 4. Every day almost all guy do. Now in this time everyone are doing every day, but it was when my time I was not using at all. Okay, it was very difficult thing. Application were very less, net was not available. So desktop GUI application, many students may be not known. See, GUI application are still getting used in the market for internal processing of any company. Like any company can keep their payroll and many laboratory information and all or research information using some desktop GUI application, because They don't want their thing research should be hacked in by someone. Okay, it should be internal. Software development, so both are software. Scientific and numeric, many scientific research are always going in the market. That's why so many new things are coming. Fine. So business application. So what is business application, guy? Many business applications are there in the market. So like any digital marketing or a share market or these or those or bank having business application where they are keeping all the transaction history, users, login, password, clients, new clients, FD, so many things, so many business. I don't think anybody is not aware now business. So console-based application which work on the command prompt, which will work on the command prompt. Audio or video-based application, many application you may have seen where it will run, tell you, teach you, guide you, everything it will instruct by the video. 3D CAD application, so many kind of design you may be seeing 2 and 4 building design. Building has nothing there, plot is empty, but you see some design which so reflect the true design which is going to come. Machine, car has not come, vehicle has not come, but design has come. So many software are there for designing how the new garment will be there, how your suit will be there. So applications for images, many applications for the image processing and all. Fine. So these are kind of applications which are popular in the market. And if you are opting your career in software industry, then you have to be aware of the kind of application in the market. And you guys, these all application has come. When you are coming in the market, you have to be something more innovative, something new you have to do here. Okay, so it is must to know the existing one. Keywords, or you can say functions. You can say keywords or inbuilt functions. So what are inbuilt function, guy, and what it does? So round, what is round? 3.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when we use this function, this is a math function. This is a math function. Fine. So we will be not using any so many digit. We will be not using so many digit after this decimal. Fine. We will be not using so many digit after this function, so we will make it round. Sort, many record are there, so we required some alphabetically, it should be sorted, so finding the name or duplicacy become easy. Okay, fine, guys. So what is this? A split function. Sometimes we split some string or some array or some bigger string. Fine. So reverse, number can be reversed. So you can consider this inbuilt function to do this work. Comprehension, slicking, index, range. Range is the length, you can say delete. These are inbuilt function. It will be more clear when we will be using this function. Fine. So
Sir, can you say again sort and split? Sorry for interrupting.
Okay, so let's see the example here. With example will show. So round, suppose round you understood. X is a variable, round function is used. Value is 5.76, this. Okay, so rounded value will get a store on X. So what value got a store we cannot see. How we can see, guys? We will use print command. We will use print command X, and I got the value 5.77. So how rounding happen, guys? 7, 6. If it is less than 5, 7, 4, then it is going to be 7, 4. Fine. If it is more than 5, then it is going to be next digit. So it is 0.76. So it became 5.77. It became 5.77. So rounding. Second is sorting 1342. It is not sorted. So we just use numbers dot sort and print, then 1 2 3 4. So a split, text dot a split. See text geeks for geek. Okay, geeks. So we are going to a split text dot a split. So what is going to happen, guys? All the separate words. See, complete this sentence. It has become kind of sentence, and it was put under inverted quotes. Okay, single inverted quotes. So now all the word got separate. So this is the splitting. A splitting the line, a splitting the phrase, a splitting a paragraph. Fine. Another function is reverse. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 6. So reverse will be 6 2 1 4. Fine. I hope everybody understood. Let's see few more. What is this guy? List. So example is slicking, slicing. You can say slicing. So after slicing, what will happen? Slicing. Print list 1. Fine. So print list 1. So list 1, whatever is there, it is going to be printed. Print after slicing. So what I am giving? 141. 141. So we are taking out these numbers. So you can understand slicing, removing some or few items from that list. Removing few items from the list. So we put 141. So 141, but 4 is there. 1, so 1 is gone. 4. 4 will go out slicing. I will clear you. And 1. 1 4 1. So 2 3 4. Okay. Fine. We'll see. We'll print and see how exactly. I have forgot this. Fine. So another is list 1. So in this list, what we are doing? Index. We want to know the index. List 1 dot index 4. What is the index of 4? Okay. So this list is kind of array, guy. This list is kind of array. You can consider array in other programming language. But here we don't say array. We say it list. Fine. So on list we can store multiple records, and each record will be stored on separate index, and anytime we can know its index. Anytime we can, if we want to get the what is the index of this number, we can get it. So how we can get it? So list 1, this is the list name dot index, and index of which item. So we put 4, and basically it is on the 4th position also. So the index of 4th position will be 3. Why? Because index will start from 0. Index will start from 0. I hope it is clear, guy. Fine. So next is range. So you know the meaning of range. Range in a stat also you may have studied range. So for I in range 10, so it will start from 0 till range 10. You can consider length 10, not till 10, length 10, or till 10 you can consider. So it will start from 0 and it will go till 9. Fine. So this is a range. Print I and this. Fine. So for I in range 10, and I is not defined anything, it will start from 0 and it will go till 10. Fine. So next, list. So what is this? Delete. So del lis, del lis. So 2 and 5. So what's happened? List element after deleting are 2, 1, 3. So 5 got deleted and 5, 2 and 5. 2 and 5 go. No. 5 got deleted. 8 is there. 5th position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this 5, yeah. 5. Okay. Fine. So it is deleted on the 5th position. We'll see this. So this was just basic about some Python, its feature and all. Mainly syntax we haven't installed. So be required to install Python guy. Now some of the discussion where we are going to write Python. Where we are going to write Python guy. So we are going to use again Visual Code Editor. How to install Python. So from where to download Python. So these are some of the questions. So from where we can download Python. So just you Google Python download. Python download. So you reach to python.org. Python.org. Download the latest version for Windows. And the latest version of Python is running 3.11.5. So anytime you want, you can download. I hope you will not forget. Or in the last, I will be sending this list. Downloaded exe also I can send, but nobody, you should download, you should try. Yes, tomorrow, everybody have to download Python. Fine. So how you are going to execute, how you are going to show me, ensure that you would install. Anybody face problem, you can refer me, you can ask me, will help you. But ensure that everybody install Python. Fine. So link will be sent, you will download and you will install. It is very easy. Already I have downloaded. Once you click, it is going to be downloaded. Fine guy. So second thing, all you have Visual Code already. You have Visual Code already. Fine. So once you start writing the program, any program, see here, till 8b executed program for HTML. We didn't require to install anything. We executed program of CSS. We didn't require to install anything. We executed JS, JavaScript. We didn't require anything. But for Python, first you require to install Python. And here, if you will open Python see, Python page will have an extension of .py. Python page will have an extension of .py. As soon as you will open here, it will say that extension is not installed in Visual. If you may have executed program previously, it won't ask. Otherwise, it is going to ask. Fine.
Sir, after, sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
Sir, say, sir, after you say, I'll say.
Pardon?
Sir, continue, sir. After you complete, I'll say.
Yeah. So here, first time I am saying, any Python program, here you will create a Python new file. Suppose text file is there. This file, I am going to save as. So this is a text file. Here I am going to learn python.py. So the extension of the program is going to be learn python.py. So here it not ask in your Visual Code if you are executing program. So anybody have executed Python program here guy using Visual Code? If yes, this question is not going to come. So for someone if haven't done, first time it will ask to install the installation. You just click, it will get it will get installed automatically. You don't require to bury. Fine. So how is the syntax of Python? How we are going to execute program? Fine. So let's see here. Variable declaration, you don't require to do anything. Suppose you declare num1. So num1 is a number equal to 10. So this variable num1 is a variable and value got assigned. Fine. So num2 value is 5. Fine. So now you have a variable sum. Okay. And equal to, you can do num1 plus num2. Fine. Then you will have very simple function. So print is a print command, print, and here you can say sum. Fine. So now if we execute this value is going to be printed. So how we can execute here, guys? So we can execute from here. So let's see. So Python output we got. So what is output? Output is coming 15. So easy to execute program here. Okay. Command prompt also you can execute. In command prompt also you can execute. Somebody can try in command prompt. So how to go on the command prompt, guy? I will go to my system. I will go in the C drive. Is Python installed here? Is Python is installed here? Yes, it should be there, must be there. No. Maybe somewhere it is installed. It is installed. Maybe need to find. Okay. Let come here.
Sir, after downloading Python, what we have to do next?
Yes. So question is right. And I'm going to install now because I'm not finding. Before I was doing on some other program, but program are executing here. Fine. So program and feature, I had uninstalled, I think. So here Python is there. Here Python is there. Even it get disturbed, I will redo so that you can get confidence. So is Python is there, guy? Yes. See, Python is there. And just it got installed back, or maybe. So what is the path? So it is there, means somewhere it should be 3.11.4. So it will re-ask, no problem. So let download also. I may have in download Python. It's not there. So I'm going to
Search in that search column, sir. I think you'll get it.
I'm going to download now. Fine. It is getting downloaded. So Python 3. And what is installed in my system and what is here, that also be required. So 3.11.4 was there. No problem. We'll upgrade it. Fine. We'll close this for time being. We'll close this for time being. It may disturb. Fine. So now Python got downloaded. So I'm going to install. So your Python file got downloaded, guy. So this is AMD EXE Python 3.11. So any EXE, if you double click, it is going to be installed. It is known as executable file. See here, Python is installed. Select upgrade now to keep your current setting or choose customize to enable a disable feature. Upgrade now. So it is there. Oh, Python has gone So I should not disturb guy. My Python is installed inside the program file. See, if I do the custom installation, if first time if you are doing see custom installation, then we can choose a path outside the program file. So before I used to do, last time I think I said I just install and it went inside the program file Python. So I go program files. So
We have to press custom installation, sir.
Both, whatever you want. If you go custom, then what I do, I create a folder outside. I choose, and so always I can find.
So
If
what you
you
recommend us, sir?
do custom, if
Custom.
you ask folder name or you give some name, so here now it has come. So here Python is there, fine. So Python has come. So here all files are there, fine. So it is installed. So you won't face any problem. Why to upgrade guy? Already it is there. You just download and double click. It is going to be installed. Fine. It is going to be installed. And it is very light version. Even I can send you on the WhatsApp group. If you want, I can send you on the WhatsApp group. Okay. Fine, I will send you later, guy. Okay, I will send you that exe. Otherwise, it is very easy. It is very easy to download. Fine. Link also will send. Exe also will send. So fine. I am going to guide with more thing before execution of the program. So this is my control panel. I'm going to close this. So this presentation I given why Python is there. Now, bit more on Python, fine? Because first we should know a lot, then we will execute program. Okay, so already we said that Python is a simple and all. And why you learn Python? Because it's easy and popularly used in the market. It is having a high demand and simple to learn, fine? So hello world program, how you can do? You can do very easily. General purpose interpreted, interactive, object oriented, high level programming. Fine, this thing already fine. Python is a must for a student and working professional to become a great software engineer, especially when they are working in web development domain. So it says that Python is must for a student and working professional to become a great software engineer. Let's see. High level interpreted, interactive, uses English frequently as the other language, punctuation, it has fewer syntactical construction than other language. Means overall it says that it is the easiest programming language. So why not to learn? Fine. So this point, I will send you this PPT also. This point keep in mind because you will be going as a fresher. So when they ask, you should have a lot of answer why we should study and why we should do Python. Okay, portable, extensible, database, GUI programming, these all features are there. Similarity to Perl, many students haven't heard name. So how many of you have heard the name of Perl guy? Have you heard? Anyone, please?
Yes, sir. I've
So
heard.
what is this Perl?
It's also a programming language, sir.
Yes. I thought something found in the sea. Okay. So Perl is another scripting language. Okay. C and Java. In between few years, Perl was, or you can say during 2008-9, Perl was popular. Python was not so popular. VB scripting was popular, many other, but now Python is very popular. Fine. However, there are some definite difference between the language. First, Python program. Let us execute program in different mode of programming. Fine. So we executed already program. So this is not only one way of executing the program. I was going to execute another way and then I started searching Python. Okay. interactive mode programming, invoking the interpreted without passing a script file as a parameter. Bring up the following. So type following text at the Python prompt and press the enter. Okay. So what is Python prompt, guy? What is Python prompt means where Python is installed, no? We have to go to that path. Okay. So if you are installing Python separately, I like to go. I was about to search. So how I can go Python? Where is my Python? So here is my Python. So here we can click CMD. Fine. So here if we say Python, do we are getting something? Yes. So we are getting the version of Python, correct? Here we are getting version of Python. So how we can come on the prompt here? So I want to exit. I want to exit. I don't want to exit. Okay. Do you know cd dot dot command, guy? Everyone? Do you know cd dot dot? So these are the command prompt command to go to different folder. See now where are? So here if I type Python, what is going to happen? So here also we are going to get the version. So what it means, guy? Version path is set. If Python path is set means we can get about Python from anywhere. cd dot dot. So here if I say in Python, so here also I should get. It means Python path is set and we can execute program from anywhere. Fine. Control Z. So here I see print, okay, bracket, hello. Whether I will get the output, guy? Unable to initialize device print.
Sir,
Okay.
semicolon.
Where semicolon I should give?
After print hello. Maybe for that.
Okay, let's check. I am bothering about something else. We will be not using this. Okay. We have very good interactive. Okay. So exit from here. Exit from here. Again, we'll come to CMD here. Program if command prompt. Print. Unable
Sir,
to.
before executing in Visual Code, should we do like this or not necessary?
If I'm doing from here.
Okay. This we can do from there also, Visual
Yeah.
Studio also.
This is, yeah, visual. So I was just talking about different mode and I thought to show the command prompt also. Okay. We'll see. So just I shown you that I will show execute program here also. Maybe installation or something is path is not good. Fine. So we will be executing from mainly from the Visual Studio and fine. So print this is command, just print hello world and enter, output should come. Type the following text as the Python prompt and press enter. Print. This should be just print. Same way we were doing, correct? Fine. So feature of Python, easy to understand, less development, free and open source, high level language, work on Windows, Linux, fun to work with. So how to do the installation? Python can be easily installed from python.org. When you click on the download button, Python can be installed right after you complete setup. See, when you will download now, it will also ask you want to execute or run. You say yes, execute the file for your platform. Fine. So this is the site from where you will be downloading, and this is the version just now I shown you. Fine. So variable, every programming language. Now we should go a bit fast. So every programming language have variables. So Python is not different. But in Python, we don't require to use any keywords. Directly, whatever variable name you want to give, you can create. Whatever name you want to give, you can give, and you can create variable, and you can assign the value. So here x is a variable, 5 is the value assigned to it, y is another variable, John is a value assigned to this. So we don't declare its type, that which is going to be integer and which is going to be John. Python take care of itself of the variable type. When you assign a value, it will become of that type based on the value. So you can print x, print y, you will get the output. But internally it support, these are the data types. So integer, float, a string, boolean, and something slightly you will find that Python is different from other. Okay. Complex you won't find in Java, C++. Have you know the guy? Complex data type? No. But here some data type is complex. Okay. And user defined type will be there. A lot of user defined type can be done. So you can always check the type of variable. So as soon as you define the value, as soon as you pass a value to a variable, its type get defined. See here, input variable, you passed value 100. So print type and variable you give, it will show. Output class int means its type is int. Fine. So operator, recently we discussed a lot about the operators in the JavaScript. The operator of Python is not very different. The operator of Python is not very different from the JavaScript or C or C++ or Java. See, mathematics in all the colleges are same, no? Or different colleges have different? No. Way calculation is same, correct? Some topics some may teach, some topics some may omit. That is different thing, but it will be same. Fine. So what are the common operators, guy? If you know, you can know. See, print 10 plus 5. So this is addition operator. 10 minus 5, subtraction operator. 10 into 5, multiplication operator. 10 divided by 5, so division operator. So these all are operators supported in Python. Fine. So here also list of the operator. Arithmetic assignment operator we are using from the first program. Comparison operator, a is greater than b is less than. Logical operator, if a is not equal to 0 something. Identity operator, membership operator, bitwise operator. So we'll see in the program. Fine. So arithmetic operator, do any arithmetic operations. So what are the arithmetic operation? Addition, subtraction. These all are arithmetic operators. So fine, guy. They also escape, considering that you have the knowledge of operators. Anyway, in the program will be using more. And if any doubt at that point, we can get it clear. Okay. We have to focus on the goal, not on keeping the basic thing. If you still want, I will send you the PPT. You can go through 3-4 times and it will be clear. So here arithmetic operators are explained. I don't want to discuss further. Fine. So data type, numeric, int, float, complex. So these are the numeric. You know the meaning of int and float and complex. Sequence type, list, tuple, and range. So this is a bit different. List, you may be aware some knowledge of list. So list is like array, tuple, and range, and some difference will be there. So what I'm going to explain slowly. So boolean is a boolean. What is there, guy? True and false, set and dictionary. These all are data types, and these will hold different type of value. So let's go with the list. As the meaning list means, it will be listing multiple value. So that is the English meaning of list. Okay. So it will be holding multiple value, and we can create a data type of the type list. Fine. So this list, the name given is this list. Fine. So this is the variable name given. This list is just name. Anything can be given, but it is always good to give a informative name so that user can understand, yeah, this is a list. So list means it is going to store multiple values. So how you will pass the multiple value back? So here in this list got closed in a big bracket. Fine. So here multiple value in double quotes with comma separated we are giving. Apple, banana and cherry, all the three value will be stored in this list. So print this list. If you do, all the value will get printed. All the value will get printed. Fine. All the value will get printed. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Just 1 minute, hold on there. Hello. 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 Hello.
Yes, it is audible.
Hello. Hello. Fine. So list. Here we were talking, but sharing is not done. Right now, sharing is not done. So let's share again. Let's share again. So let's start, guy. I'm resharing the screen. So this was the list, apple, banana and cherry. Output will be there. So from this list, it can be printed. So tuples are used to store multiple items in a single variable. So tuples are also used to store multiple items in a single variable. It is a collection which is ordered and unchangeable. It is a collection which is ordered and unchangeable. So input one is my tuple, apple, banana, cherry. Fine, print my tuple. So fine, it will be so similar to array only. Input to my tuple, apple, banana, cherry, my tuple. Fine. So tuple are used to store multiple items in a single variable. It is a collection which is ordered and unchangeable. So as of now, let's know here till here. So set are used to store multiple items in a single variable. So set item are unchangeable, but you can remove item. Okay, you can remove item and add new item. Fine. So tuple is a we store which is ordered and unchangeable. Whereas set also does the same thing, but it can add new value and remove value. Fine. So dictionary, you know the word dictionary, guy. So dictionary, what it a store? A store the multiple words. So dictionary item are ordered, changeable, and does not allow duplicate. So different data types are there in Python, and they are slightly different. It will be ordered, changeable, does not allow duplicates. It is presented in key value pair and can be referred to by using the key name. Fine. So input this dictionary. So this is a dictionary. So we give index. Brand is Ford. Model is Mustang. Year is 1964. Here is this. Fine. So here year is twice. So dictionary allow duplicate. Output Ford model year. Fine. So duplicate year is coming the latest. Year is coming latest. So what is there? Order changeable, does not allow duplicate. It is presented in key value pairs and can be referred by using the key name. Fine. So decision making and control statement. Now we came to decision making and control statement. This is a part of every programming language. Without this, it will not become a programming language. It can become a scripting language, just like or something different. Fine. So because any decision control, this is the part of programming language. So what are the decision making control statement, guy? If a statement, if and else statement. You know also how to use a is equal to 33, b is equal to 33. If b is greater than a. Now here then why we are teaching this? Because here syntax, you see, if in JavaScript we used to put in bracket, here you don't require directly use like English. If b is greater than a and you put one colon, print b is greater than a. Else if, see how is the syntax? Elif. Else if is how? Very brief. Elif. A is equal to b, then print a and b are equal, output a and b are equal. Fine. So guys, this is a if statement and if and else statement. So next is control flow. So loop in programming come into use when we need to repeatedly execute a block of statement. You know, when we use the loop, when we require to do some repetitive work, when we require to do some repetitive work, we required control flow loop. So what are the loop, guy? You have a study for loop, while loop, do while. So what are Python having? While and while else loop. For and for else loop. So here you may be finding slightly different from other programming language, but concept wise it will be doing the same thing. Concept wise it will be doing the same. The modern languages has brought a new loop, for each loop. So those loop used for the array element. So like that in Python we are having the while else, for else, which will be used with the array element. And in Python, we don't have array. In Python, we don't have array, but similar something. So this kind of difference we have to know and get familiar with the syntax of Python. Concept-wise, it is not going to change. This also coming to solve the real world problem, what other programming language is doing. Fine. So for x in range 6, so how to write for loop, guy? For x in range 6. So print x, output 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fine. Very simple program, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you all are sitting in system, guy. Are you sitting in system? Everyone, or are you connected with mobile?
Yes, sir. Laptop.
Laptop. So most of the guy are with laptop, correct? Can we give a break of 5 minutes and you can download Python and you can install it and you say, give me the output or anyone face problem, or you will
Sure,
do
sir.
later? You do later, it will take time. I will leave it early, but everybody don't escape, sir, when I will not come to your home to see that whether
Done, sir. Downloaded.
okay, you install or no. Okay, so it's your job. You came here. When you do the installation and face any error, I can rectify. When you have problem, I will give the solution. If you will not have problem, for what I will give the solution. Fine. So everybody, it's my instruction for everyone to download and install and see. Some system may get problem due to various reason, OS or something, or someone OS not login as a admin, installation will not happen, because we have seen the problem. Okay, so fine.
Sir, sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah,
Sorry for interrupting.
yes, thank you. Go.
Sir, after I opened it, after downloading,
Double
below
click.
below customized installation, there is use admin privileges when
Okay,
installing
so
provided
you are going to install, correct?
uh,
Okay, now you wait 1 minute. Okay,
uh,
I am going to give you permission. You can share your screen. Nothing is there, no?
I'll share, sir.
You will share, no? So I am going to give you the control. Multiple share. I am going to. First, I have to stop this. Fine. So a screen share. Multiple participants. So Jeevan is going to share. Jeevan, now you try. You will
Yes, sir.
able to share and you install it. I will be looking here. So
I've
other,
installed. I'll show, sir.
yeah, you share first a screen and then you start installation. So other guy can see it, how the installation will happen. Fine. So it is installation 3.5. See here, custom installation is there. You click on the custom installation.
Sir, below this is correct, right? Use
Use
admin
admin
privileges.
privilege when installing. Yes. So you know the meaning of admin privilege system. That's why I was talking. System should have admin privilege to install anything. Many
Okay.
are user of system you cannot install. You can go and
Cause,
use something. So it should be installation means admin. So click on custom installation. Okay. So everything is there. Documentation. Click on next. Fine. So here some path is there. Browse the path.
browse.
Uh,
I'll choose the
you,
Python internship which I created
oh,
just now for this one.
don't install on desktop. I don't like. Do in C drive. You go in the C drive.
Sir, 1 minute.
Yeah. You go and create a folder in C drive. That's the better thing.
Sir, I was given an instruction not to put in C drive as it's operating system.
But D drive you do.
I'll
Create
put in D. That's why I'll put in D drive.
okay, D drive you do, but don't do on the desktop. Desktop is always managed by C drive.
Okay, sir.
And C drive desktop means system will be slow. It will be a bit heavy file. So I hope everyone are seeing the installation and it will be clear for everyone.
I'm not finding data D drive here.
Not folder you can create. Now, is it formatted or no? Did you created the folder? You go
I've
and
created in desktop Python internship. See, sir.
fine. No. You go in the D drive. D drive you are not able to find here. That I will tell you. You go and
I'll
create.
create. Oh, I have to create folder there. You're telling.
Yeah. Create a folder here.
Yes, sir.
Python 3.311 you write. Without a space you write. So this is version. That's all. Go there. From there, we'll search.
Browse.
Yeah. So here you just scroll down. Yeah. This
Sir, wait, this
PC.
PC, this PC, correct,
Yeah.
this PC.
Yeah.
I
So
had
you
not
click
seen this.
on this PC and you will get both the drive.
This PC.
Yeah.
Data D,
Yes.
Python 311.
Yes.
Okay. Next install, right?
Yeah. That's all.
I-
Just
Install.
1 minute. Okay, fine.
Oh,
Something
sorry.
one option was not ticked on the top, but let it be.
Sir. User cancellation installation. What can I do now?
You cancel it. Cancel it.
You say no, sir. You are about to say something.
Yeah. Close this.
Are
So
you are telling
restart one more time. Practice.
one more? Yeah, I'll do it. No problem.
So you have already downloaded, no? Start that one.
Yes, sir.
You go in download folder.
I'll do, sir. Python.
Yeah, double click you can do, fine. So
Yeah,
go
I'm doing,
to
sir.
custom, fine. So
For all users, right? Yeah.
yes, yes.
Next.
Next, so
Browse.
install Python for all user. That option was left. Suppose your system, okay, first you do that. Yeah, Python, fine. Click that. Okay. Now install Python 3.11 for all users. That first option. First option, advanced option. And read add Python to environment variable. This also, yeah, environment variable. And download debug symbols. Download debug by
All
no.
options.
Yes, let it be.
So install right now.
Yeah, you go there. So now it will take, it is fast only.
Yes,
Installation
right.
will happen.
Yes, right, sir.
You have to wait. No, no option is there. I don't know how much time it will take. Okay. So mean between you open visual, is it system is slow totally?
Yeah, I can't come back now. I think so.
Wait, then other also should wait. No problem. At least one thing. I think it will slow, it will take with time. It doesn't take that much
Shall
time.
I press no?
Hmm?
Shall I press no here to make changes to device? No, right? Can I press no, no, sir?
No,
To
no.
allow? Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
press.
yeah. Some modification. If some alert is there, yes, you do. That's why it is a stop.
No, we can't do that. So I'll press no, sir.
Uh, it's
No,
no.
yeah. User cancellation install. Retry. I'll press
Oh,
yes. I pressed yes, sir.
okay.
We have to press yes or else it won't allow.
Yeah. Yes, have to. So that's why. Sometime it will ask permission. You have to give yes before installation. Yeah. So it is fast only. It was a stop due to that. And
It's
I
happening fast.
we were not see some alert and all, no? In shared, you will not able to see.
It's happening fastly, sir, now.
Yeah, yeah. So any student having doubt as of now till here, if anyone have doubt, please. Okay. So anyone having doubt can tell me in chat or anywhere. Everybody will install Python. Fine. So this is way of installation of Python. And I also want to show you execution of program from the visual code.
Sir,
Yes,
done, sir.
close,
Successful.
close this. Yeah, close this.
This is how it looks.
Yeah.
I'll stop the screen share, sir.
Yeah, you execute one program now
Okay, I'll.
in command from Visual Source Code. You open
Yeah, I'll take
Visual Code.
Visual Studio Code.
Yeah.
Before and all, I've executed in desktop share, sir. As you can see, there HTML, CSS.
Uh-huh. Okay. So new
Yes,
file.
sir. I'll new
Yeah,
text
create
file.
one new file.
Save as.
So you have executed program before from here, correct?
Yeah, sir. You can see on top there and all date and time
Yeah,
data.
yeah. That's why HTML, but
Yes,
no
sir. Plain text.
So yeah, write anything.
Python.
And is there?
Python is there, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Python.
fine. So you name it abc.py
This
program
PC. Data
something.
D. Python 11.
Don't do any program here. You keep programming separate folder or maybe
Separate.
in desktop program you keep
Yeah,
separate.
desktop.
Ah,
I have created a folder there
yeah.
for this only. Python
Python,
intent.
this is installed that
This are done before HTML,
yeah,
CSS.
yeah. So here you can abc dot or hello.py.
Hello word.
Yeah, hello.py. Py. Okay, that save it.
I've copied a hello word program from Google. I'll copy paste
No,
and
you write now. Just print hello world.
print hello word.
uh,
Print
print comma double quotes hello world. Yes, execute. So right side.
semicolon.
No, not semicolon is not required.
Control S.
Yes.
Run.
Yeah, run it.
Start debugging.
Yeah.
You don't have an extension for debugging Python.
Yes. So this yes, do it. So today is
Fine.
the finishing
I'm
of this
finding
class. It is going to install. Okay.
which one, sir?
Do
Here.
you want to install recommendation Python extension? You click down, notification is coming. Okay. Click
Sir, which one
install.
here, sir?
Huh?
From which one here? I can press anything install right here.
You cannot press down. It is showing no. Here down. Do you want to install? See here. Down. You click on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You click there.
Install.
Yeah. So it is installing. It will take again 5 minutes. So you keep on. Who can see it? Okay. Fine.
Yes, sir.
And this will be the end of today class. So once guy can go, who want to see can see. Okay. Or after 2-3 minutes, even it will take maximum 3 to 4 minutes. Okay. It will take
These are previous programs, sir.
previous program of HTML, but this is
Yeah.
the editor could not be opened because don't open right now because installation is going on. Okay. You
Okay,
will
sir.
get some message that, and then afterwards you can test it that program is executing or not. You can update me a status. So for this will be the process guide for everyone to install Python and also to install the extension in Visual Code, okay, editor, to execute program from here. Fine. So don't close. You keep
Sir,
showing.
sir,
Yeah.
it's showing like this 443 ms.
How much it is showing?
It's installed already. It's showing uninstall
Already?
here.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
showing uninstall.
So fine. Then you execute the program also.
Control S.
Yeah. Now you
Run
Yeah.
Python file.
Yeah. Yes. It is executing or some error. Yes. Hello world. So program got executed. Okay, guys. So program got executed and few of the program something I have guided you. Tomorrow will be more about the program execution. Okay. So many things I covered. The rest, whatever I have to cover, I will cover during the execution of the program. So it's a complete programming language, OOPS oriented programming language. And we have to know the syntax. Syntax is slightly different. So we have to write some function, object, class, tomorrow we'll do. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so thank you. Thanks for time. We'll meet you tomorrow. Let other people also join, and recording, I hope everybody are getting. So rest of student can also follow these steps and get installed and can start execution of program. Okay, guys, thank you. So
Thank you,
now
sir.
you can stop sharing. You can stop now sharing. I will stop the recording from here.